Well, it's unlucky. This is the 13th reason that your digital transformation, get better at software stuff, might just not work out very well. And that is dealing with finance and corporate strategy people. Now, inside a large company, you have annual planning cycles to plan what the business is going to do next year, how they're going to budget for it, all sorts of things like that, which is vital and important to most, especially large publicly traded companies. The problem is if you're doing more of an agile sort of learning way of doing software, the stuff I always talk about, you may not actually know what capacity you want, how many teams you'll be doing at the end of the year. The strategy people also probably will check in just every year and kind of suggest new things instead of checking in more frequently to see how things are going and adapting the strategy. I used to be one of these strategy people, so sorry about that. Now, the hurdle here is that you have a mismatch between the corporate calendar and your operating calendar. And you're just going to end up in a lot of meetings describing things. And when you do need new budget, you're going to have to wait till the time comes and then also kind of justify this weird way you've been behaving. And if things go poorly, boy, you're going to be in trouble because you're weird and you've been doing things out of band in a non-standard way. So how do you get around this hurdle? Well, unfortunately, you've got to get the people that are causing you problems to change. You've got to invite the strategy people to be updated more frequently and adapt and to change the way they're doing things on at least a quarterly basis, maybe even more frequently at the start. You've got to work with the finance people to figure out how you can have more gated funding. Maybe you have a big pool of money and you go and kind of justify using it. Now, all the same controls that you use to get feedback, to kind of experiment with a new feature you want in your software, to kind of determine the problems you're solving, to do the whole innovation cycle of how you're doing your business by trying things out and getting feedback to guide your theories and assumption and the new things that you're doing to stop things that you're not doing. Those are actually fantastic feedback loops and points of control that your finance and strategy people should want to use. So maybe what you can do is start early on, as with all these things. Get some sort of finance person, a strategy person involved right from the beginning, and try to also show them the benefits that you get when you have more frequent feedback and you can change what you're doing. There really is no worse way to be financially responsible in finance or to really kind of flop in strategy by having to wait 12 months to see if your brilliant ideas worked. Instead, you want to get lots of feedback so that you not only know when to stop doing something, but when to change direction, and hopefully when to go after a new type of market or a new idea that you've discovered that you didn't anticipate before. Well, if you're interested in that, you can go to tanzutalk.com/videos, find books that go over this stuff, especially one called The Business Bottleneck that dives into this mismatch and has case studies and recommendations about how to get over it. Good luck.